Langstroth. Welcome to the television half hour that dares to take you where no man or woman has ever been before, lately. Back to the 50s and 60s with Don Messer, Mark, Charlie, the Jubilee Singers, and our special guest, Catherine McKinnon. We've got them all right here on Jubilee Years. So beam me up, sonny boy.
Got my dancing boots on, got my Sunday best, going to the barn dance tonight. Now go see Doe and Balance and swing 'em off their feet, dancing to the Islanders tonight.
Here we go again.
Just say the word, sonny boy.
High jinks, happy times, and a snappy folk song by Mark Osborne get us traveling tonight.
Played around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yeah, winter's coming on. Played around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've got to travel on. Papa writes to Johnny, Johnny can't come home. Johnny can't come home, no, Johnny can't come home. Papa writes to Johnny, Johnny can't come home, 'cause he's been on the chain gang too long. I've played around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yeah, winter's coming on. Played around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've got to travel on. How about a verse, Charlie? Come on.
Hi, Sheriff and Ryder coming after me, riding after me. Yes, they're coming after me. Hi, Sheriff and police are riding after me, and I feel like I got it traveled on.
I've played around and played around this old town too long. Summer's almost gone, yes, winter's coming on. I've played around and played around this old town too long, and I feel like I've got to travel on. And I feel like I've got to travel on.
Yes, you're right. That was Catherine McKinnon on Don Messer's Jubilee in 1968. And we'll be seeing more of her and the rest of our good time gang in just a minute.
Now let's stop off at a village in Illinois for an unusual tune from Duke Nielsen, Warren McRae, and Ray Simmons. It's The Big Noise from Winnetka. Now, here's our second guest from Truro, Nova Scotia, Mr. Eddie Bourgeot.
on the whole night long. I'll do the cooking, honey, I'll pay the rent. I know I done you wrong. Remember that rainy evening I sold you out with nothing but a fine tooth comb. I know I'm to blame, honey, ain't that a shame? Bill Bailey, won't you please come home?
That was Truro, Nova Scotia's Eddie Bourgeot playing the part of Bill Bailey for Mark Osborne. And the versatility on the show wasn't confined to the band, no siree. The dancers will tell you if it had a tempo, they would dance to it. And I guess they were right, because watch what they do with this unusual tune for them called the Teenage Calypso. Or whatever. We'll meet our guest in just a minute, but first a word from a man with great taste in sweaters.
It's true what they say about that Kathleen McGovern. She does sing with the voice of an Anglo-Saxon. The wife, she's musical too. She just loves to hear her do that Farewell to the Bank of Nova Scotia.
Catherine McKinnon began her national singing career in Halifax on Sing Along Jubilee in 1963. And I like saying that. Here she is as a tender teenager with a lovely Irish folk song.
I have got a little house and a tidy bit of land. You would never see a better on the side of Knocknacran. I've no piano in the corner and no pictures on the wall, but I'm somehow quite contented in my little marble hall. Oh, the old turf fire and the hearth swept clean. There is no one half so happy as myself and Paddy Keene. With the baby in the cradle, you could hear your mammy say, wouldn't you go to sleep, alas?
You still do it to me. You still do it to me. You still do it. It was lovely.
Thank you.
It was
Thank
lovely.
you.
Come and join us on the bench here.
Sure.
And we'll talk about, if you wish, even if you don't wish, I'm going to ask you about, we know that piece was from Sing Along.
Sure.
And beautiful it was. But you did a lot of work with Don Messer's Jubilee.
Well, I got on Don Messer through Sing Along Jubilee, and I ended up working on that program for 2 seasons and touring with the Messer Band during the summer.
Much fun.
And that was a real, I mean, it's when you live with people, you really get to know them, and I saw the magic of their power. I saw the way the people of this country loved and adored them. And I really was very much aware at the time of how special they were and how loved they were by the Canadian people, and that this was a show unlike any other show before or since. And it's true. It's true. And it was wonderful to be, well, to be privileged enough to be part of that. I was very, very lucky.
Well, we all had a good time doing it too. Apart from that, there was all the fun.
Oh, they used to let me paint the floors, or they would, you know,
the guys in the cast, the crew?
Paul Cormier would always let me leave a little section of the floor.
You got to
Every week there'd be a little section just for me.
Well, Paul was a nice guy that way.
They were all wonderful. We were a family.
The most fun we had, I think, of all, on the sing-along show, I'm going to shift shows again, was the mobiles, was getting out and doing those bits that we did outside.
You might think it was fun, but I remember the day that the crew left me in Peggy's Cove with the tide coming in.
Really?
They had to, 5 guys had to drop me in by the boulders, and then they looked and went, oh, it's break time, bye. And they left me.
You out on the
they
boulders.
left me there.
I
got a tan, and I was very scared. And I think I was singing Fair and Tender Ladies and praying a lot.
That you would get
through
home
it before
after
I
all
was
this for
going
supper.
awash out there with the rest of the...
One of the spectacular mobiles was the one where you sang on Brunswick Street, sang in front of that wonderful house.
That amazing house.
And the house wasn't called that, but the song was called The House of the
right.
Rising Sun. It was great. Let's look at that.
Okay.
Ooh, I don't know about you, but I find that quite a heavy song, but boy, it's powerful, isn't it?
It's wonderful. And
you sing that on stage?
I do that a lot on stage.
Yeah.
And I guess the power in that song is in the chord changes. Michael Stanbury and I work those out, and they're more minor.
Yes.
And I think it just
that
gives
old
that
sense
song,
of yearning.
It gives that,
yeah.
that incredible power and strength.
Your training, vocal training, was originally at Mount St. Vincent,
Mount
wasn't
St.
it?
Vincent.
You hadn't trained before that?
No. No,
Somebody heard you and said, train.
That's
or
right.
did you volunteer for
No,
training?
I actually was, when I was 12 years old, I auditioned in Detroit for a television show. And I was accepted as a soloist. It was like a show like Leslie Uggams and Mitch Miller. And you had to be 16 years of age to do this show.
Oh, I see.
But I was accepted as a soloist. And then my father was posted to Halifax. And I begged my parents to let me go to boarding school in Ontario, in London, take the train across, and they said no. So because we all had to go as a family to Halifax, he suggested training there.
Sure.
And I went as a very dejected, very upset 12-year-old.
We're
because
glad.
I told my
We're
mother...
awful glad.
She ruined my life.
Of course you did.
Well, you only get one chance, Bill.
That's right.
And that was it.
And then your training in television, of course, started right in Halifax.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And you took that with you?
Well, it was very special because we mentioned before how much we worked as a cast and a crew. And you could learn anything about lighting or sound. It was, we worked together, we played together. And you knew much more than just, and you took cameras really well.
Yeah.
And when you went outside the country, people were astounded. You know, you would do something in one take and they'd say, how'd you do that? Well, it was just, you were doing what you'd always done.
Right.
But we were so beautifully trained. And so we were all supported and brought along together. And that was magic, and it was a special
I
time.
look forward to seeing that again. Something else I look
hope
forward to seeing
Yeah?
is Mr. Bojangles. I gotta see it. You've
okay.
gotta see it.
I'd love to see it
Here
again.
it is from, what, 69, I think, 1969.
Okay.
I knew a man, Bojangles, and he'd dance for you in worn-out shoes, with silver hair, a ragged shirt, and baggy pants. The old soft shoe. He jumped so high, then he'd lightly touch down. He looked to me to be the eyes of age,
You know, thank you doesn't really cover it. But we've got a nice little surprise for you.
Oh.
Yeah, we want you to sit here and enjoy yourself singing what else? The Farewell to Nova Scotia.
I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of it?
Not me.
But along with it,
yeah,
we have the names rolling by as it used to. This is from the 10th anniversary show.
Oh, right.
So all the folks that helped us build that show, that same crew and cast that used to applaud for us and help us along.
And we can sit and go like this
and we can sit and applaud.
Go like this, like
right.
they always did for us. How special it was.
So I'll say thank you, darling girl.
I can't thank you enough. It's just been such a joy to go down memory lane like this.
You betcha.
Thank you.
And delighted to have you with us. So it's good night to you all. Good night, Mr. Messer. Thank you for showing us the way.
The sun was setting in the west. The birds were singing on every tree. All nature seemed inclined for a rest, but still there was no rest for me. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away on the briny ocean tossed, will you ever hear a sigh and a wish for me? The drums they do beat and the wars do alarm. The captain calls, we must obey. So farewell, farewell to Nova Scotia's charms, for it's early in the morning I am on our way. Farewell to Nova Scotia, the sea-bound coast. Let your mountains dark and dreary be. For when I am far away on the briny ocean tossed, will you ever hear a sigh and a wish